Like, we'll sort a lot of this stuff. There's a blue glitter, right? Wow. Right off the rip. Numbered to 15. Holy cow. That's crazy. Numbered to 15 in a blaster. That's insane.
Nobody runs trade nights like we run trade nights. Mr. Trevor Lawrence.
What are we doing?
Let's go! Yes, sir! Amazing. Try to bring that to the next generation, to bring it to other people, to hopefully inspire them. This is not possible without you.
All right, what's going on, YouTube? Card Collector 2 coming at you here with a brand new video. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back for another case break. This time, we're going to try to pull a downtown out of Optic Retail, something we have never done on this channel. I saw on social last week that Optic had downtowns in them. They were going around on Twitter and figured, well, got to get my hands on this, got to try to pull it downtown. If you guys watch the channel, you know I don't think I've ever pulled more than one downtown. I think the only one I've pulled, I think it's the big Ben Roethlisberger. I mean, that was the first one. I think that was the first one I had pulled. I don't know if I pulled many since then. Nothing stands out, but yeah, I think that's the only one. But regardless, we got basketball. Panini adding downtowns to Optic Basketball Retail. So we have an entire blaster box case right here. Check this out. There it is. Can't go wrong with that right there. We'll take that for sure. Let's get these open. See how we can do here. I'm assuming they're not going to be guaranteed. That would be too easy. That would completely devalue the product. So since they're not going to be guaranteed, will I have any luck pulling one? All right, 20 boxes. Probably speed this process up if I just, straight knock these out and open these. So that's honestly probably what I'm gonna do. We can sit here and get these open real quick and speed this process up. What is it? Six packs usually? Yeah, 6 packs. 120 packs of Optic Retail. The hardest part about opening this many packs is always individually unwrapping 20 blaster boxes. It says on the side, look for rated rookie signatures checkerboard number /1. It's kind of cool. And ultra rare downtown and mythical inserts. So if we don't pull a downtown, we still have the option for a mythical. Ooh, almost dropped that one. We'll just do 10 at a time. Save half of it for later. Half of it now. Still speed up the process. We normally do like 4 at a time, 5 times. But I think on this one we're going to do spots of 10 here. Alright. It also says on the front, look for blaster exclusive glitter parallels. I know in Optic Football, those are like case hits. I ripped a couple cases of those and only pulled 1 blue glitter per case. So will that be the same thing in Optic Retail? It's kind of like pulling I guess it's the modern giraffe or zebra because, those are so popular in like select, like zebras, elephants, giraffes, the zoo animals. But maybe in Optic it's going to be blue glitter because those were actually case hits. We've done a lot of case breaks of those on whatnot in there. There's usually 1 per case. I think it was always 1 per case. All right, here we go. 10 blasters to start. There's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6, 7. That's every time I say that at kids' trade night, or at trade night in general, the kids laugh. I got sent a couple of videos online about 6, 7. Sorry, just making sure the video's recording. And apparently just his absolute nothingness. It was featured in a song, and it's one of those things that kids just laugh at. So if you watch our kids' trade nights, watch the last kids' trade night, you saw it. Because when I picked a number that ended in that, the kids, man, they go crazy. So I had to look it up, making sure I wasn't saying anything like inappropriate, and sure enough, I wasn't. So shout out to, is that like gold? Shout out to the kids. All right, here's Blaster 1. Taylor Hendricks, Reed Shepard, Express Lane, purple. I'm going to go pretty quickly through these. Again, you're really looking for like one, or two type cards. My house. Like, we'll sort a lot of this stuff. There's a blue glitter, right? Wow. Right off the rip. Numbered to 15. Holy cow. That's crazy. Numbered to 15 in a blaster. That's insane. Cade had a great year, so not bad there. Winner stays Jalen and Bub Carrington. So feel pretty good there off the rip. Obviously a lot of like rookies, inserts, color, etc. Just for the sake of time here. I'll sort a lot of that stuff out later. A lot of it will go in shop value boxes, go to ComC, check out my cards. Great spot for some like lower end stuff for, set collectors and player collectors. So we'll send some stuff there, but some of it will go to value boxes. Obviously doing a shop remodel right now, which we'll reopen next week. So want to make sure we have some new stuff out. So this will be good timing for that. Anthony Black, Donovan Clingan, purple, my house. It's kind of cool. Saloon, Optic purple. Derek Lively, Jokic. Beat up corner on this JJJ. That's smoked. Express Lane silver, Zach Edey. Ben Simmons purple. Tatum. Alright, Legends. I just noticed that. Legends Optic Tim Duncan. It's like you've got your regular base. Oh, there's a Yao Ming too. Yeah, regular base, and then you got a Legend set. It's kind of cool. Alright. Nothing crazy so far outside. I guess the Cade is pretty crazy. Number to 15. I can't lie. I mean crazy like case hits, but a number to 15 color match out of a blaster box is definitely crazy, just knowing the odds in retail. Packs are going to be a million pieces to clean up. Wow, pink. Looks like a pink glitter, in all honesty. I don't know if that's what it is, but that's what it looks like. Grayson Allen, McCain, Jared McCain, fellow card collector. Jaylen Brown, purple. Victor, my house. Looks like a purple. I can't tell if that's part of the design or if that's a silver. Definitely going to pull that out. What is this? Chris Paul to 275 and a LeBron Bronny. Optical Illusions. Definitely going to pull that out. Curry Express Lane Silver. Definitely the best blaster so far. Not even close. Topic. Wow. Look at the cut job on this card. Look at this. Look at the cut job. The next card starts right there. That's horrible. Look at this side. That's crazy. You can see it on the back. That's crazy. I'm going to pull that out just because it's so unique. Probably get that one graded. Oh, there's an auto. Wow. Trey Alexander. Don't know much about him, but it's an auto. Rookie auto. Dylan Brooks. Definitely the best blaster. I got to get that Topic graded. It'd be like a Pop 1 BGS 4. Alright, how hard are these downtowns going to be to pull? I really want one. I think Jared McCain's who I want most. One, because he's a card guy without the National. Rips some cards with Pac-Man on the Whatnot main stage. That's obviously cool to see athletes getting in the hobby. But I think Jared McCain would have won Rookie of the Year had he not gotten hurt. Stephon Castle's a dog, but McCain's the truth. Dalton Connect on the holo. A little bit better cut there. Alright, LeBron holo. Wow. This first batch has been pretty good. Shea, purple. We'll take that. Bronny, Express Lane, just the base. AO. AJ Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell. Express Lane, silver. Alright, I mean, we're only, what, 4 in? 3, 4, yeah. It's just Blaster 5. Pretty good start. An auto, 2 numbered cards. Some good name color. You know, Victor, Shea, LeBron. Not bad. Outside of the miss, you know, the super crazy miscut. QC, I mean, I guess we had that Jaren Jackson with the damaged, smoked corner. But there we go. White hot rookies, Stephon Castle. There's a winner. T-Mac on the Legends. That's a color match. I think we got to pull that out. Another numbered card. Asir Thompson to 75. That's crazy. Express Lane, Risha Shear. Quickly, Bub Carrington. Jeremy Sokan. I was hoping that'd be McCain. Mazelis. Wow. I feel like these are really good. Again, for not hitting a downtown, not hitting a rookie. We're only 5 blasters in. Like, check this out. This is 5 blasters. 3 numbered cards. They feel pretty good. Again, you're not going to make... It's hard to rip retail at scale and, you know, absolutely, you know, get super rich. It's not usually a winning strategy, but to be able to rip retail and get good value and hit some cool cards, it's never a bad thing. So good to see you can do that with Optic so far. All right, these next 5 I'll just rip and put in piles right in front here, just so we can speed up this process a little bit. Again, I always say the opening is what takes the longest. Obviously, we can flip through these cards in a minute a blaster. I think it takes just as long to open and put everything in a pile. All right, there it is. I hit that Bazelis white hot rookies. I've said it countless times, but he was definitely one of the most asked about guys at Shipshawana, at the National. I think his stuff's gonna be trickling up before the season. We got asked about him a lot. I know this class, you know, is that a black? No, purple. Wasn't super insane from the start, but there's definitely some guys from that class that have had some interest from collectors. Alright, this is Blaster 4. There's another pink glitter. I wonder if the downtown will like look like an Optic downtown for football, where it's like a hollow, or I don't remember exactly what they look like, so I'm not sure if I'll know if there's a downtown in the box, or if it'll like, if we do hit one, if it'll catch us off guard. The last couple packs right here. All right, here we go. Ja Morant, Kawhi, Risha Shear base, Trey Murphy, Filipowski, an auto again, PJ Hall, and a Mikal Bridges to 75. Zach Edey, purple, Trey, Splash, Jordan Poole, Vic, Buddy Hield. Okay. Jaquez, KD, Karis LeVert, CJ McCollum, 275. White hot rookies, Reed Shepard, Magic, Ja purple color match, Trey Jones, Ja Morant. It's cool. Giannis and Kareem, optical illusions. I think that's the purple. Okay. Robert Williams, My House, Jalen Brunson, silver. SAR, white hot rookies. Ugh. Another miscut one. There's our second one. There we go. Look how miscut it is. You can see like the whole next card. It's like red. So, gotta pull that out for sure. Ware and Steph Curry, both purples. We'll take those. Aaron Gordon, KG, Strother, Pau Gasol. Alright, 2 left in this first batch of 10. Amen. Stephon Castle will take. Schroeder. Pritchard. Sar, My House, Silver. Okay. We'll take it. Ooh, almost miscut. That's close. Not quite, but close. Connect on the purple. Curry winner stays. Victor Splash purple. And a Legends, Dennis Rodman. All right. Last one. This is Blaster 10. We still have half of them remaining to my right. Giannis purple. We'll pull that out. Trace Jackson Davis. Yeah. Durant. Ooh, almost miscut there. Does that match up? Wonder if that matches up. No. It looks like it could. It looks like it could. I don't know if these have to match up like perfectly. Yeah. Depends. Feels like it could. And then maybe the other one. Like, I wonder if, like, do these all go in a row? That would be crazy if that actually lines up like that. It would seem odd to have, like, a rookie, like a Legends in between some rookies. But a potential sheet right here. I mean, they're also miscut. Definitely going to keep those. I'm definitely excited about those. That sounds crazy, but in a world where, like, you're chasing perfection, you know, you're chasing PSA 10s and gems, and you know, you're chasing those things. Have something so miscut is more unique, in all honesty. DeJounte and then Ware. Alright. Here's the first 10 blasters. Feel really good for no downtowns and no mythicals. For how much stuff we got. Again, to be able to piece these out and have some like fresh names and singles in shop. Like, I definitely don't feel like this was a bad 10 boxes to start. Alright, final 10. Here it is. 60 packs and a chance at a downtown or a mythical. I really want one. I think I saw some numbered ones on eBay too. Like, I think maybe numbered at like 10 or something. 25 maybe. That'd be cool to see numbered versions for sure. Especially with as like big as like downtowns are in football. Be cool to see some like rookie numbers. I'd be curious. I think I've only seen like 2 different pictures of them. I think it was like Shea. It's one of the ones I saw, and then gold might have been Connect. But I'd be curious to see if they get into like they get into duels. You know, football has it. I wonder if they'll get into it with basketball, like a little brawny duel downtown. It'd be kind of crazy. All right, here we go. We'll do 5 at a time, like we did last time. I think it worked pretty well. 30 packs at a time. Could this potentially also be the last year we ever get Optic Basketball with a license? I mean, I think at this point you would say yes. I guess it'll depend on how much product Panini can get out before Topps takes over. That's coming up. I mean, it's, what, August 20th or so? I think the licensing starts for Topps on October 1st. So, it's a pretty quick window to produce a Cooper Flag, lead, you know, entire class. Optic, NT, Prism, Flawless, Noir, a lot of product to produce in a small window. So maybe we'll get like a product like a royalty, or could we see like a, you know, what they did for Mosaic Basketball this year, 24-25, or just, you know, we ripped a couple of those on the channel, and I heard those were crazy. We only ripped, what, 2 boxes? Something like that. Hit that Reed Shepherd, like number to 10. So, it seems like it could be likely to combine products when you don't have just the runway to produce an entire season's worth of products. So I'm going to be curious to see. And then what do we get for Topps? How quickly are you going to get Topps Chrome licensed basketball? You know, is it going to be royalty? LeBron James logo patches in a Lakers uniform during his playing days, at the end of his playing days? Better than nothing, but, you know, what is Topps going to give us at the end of LeBron's career, the end of Curry's career? You know, those guys can't play forever. KD, those guys have been playing basketball a long time. As you see, like, these new guys come in. Excited to see what's ahead. Oh, base card of Messi, Scottie Pippen, purple, Shaq, that's cool. Legends, and a Jokic Express Lane. Ron Holland, Hardy, Maxey and AI, that's kind of cool. So they're like sticking together. T-Mac, Darius Garland, Nick Smith, Jason Tatum. All right. Luka, Splash, Alvarado, DiVincenzo, Reed, My House, Tim Duncan. There's another miscut one. Bezelis, that's cool, on the purple. Ron Holland. A little bit of a slower start here in the second batch. Giannis, My House, Tatum, Splash. There's another one of the miscuts. Dillingham, we'll keep those. Conley, ooh, red glitter. Here we go. Andre Jackson, not what I had in mind. 75, wish it was that guy. LBJ, My House, silver. Kobe White. All right, 2 left. So then we'll be 15 in. Bub Carrington, My House, purple. Jared McCain, rookie. Jalen Williams. Horford. Kyrie, winner stays. Last one. Larson. D. Rose. Embiid. Saloon. Karl Malone. Jabari Smith, Barani, Express Lane, Risha Shear. All right, not crazy, but honestly not amazing. For 5, nothing to really write home about here. A lot of the same kind of stuff we saw in the first couple blasters. Nothing that you're like, oh wow, that's huge. Like, we'll see. 30 packs, last chance at a downtown. I wonder if it says the odds. Nope. I don't think so. I was like, I wonder how hard they are to actually pull it downtown. I don't think it states odds on the boxes anymore. I think it would honestly be cooler if they were like super tough to pull. I doubt that's gonna happen, but if we made them like real tough to pull, probably would drive some demand to them. Alrighty, 3 more. last one in this one. 12 packs left. Here it is. See the light at the end of the tunnel. All right, one. Here it is. 6 packs left. Last 6. 30 packs. Final 30. Final 5 blasters. Did we hit a downtown in our first chase? Knowing how many cases I've ripped on the channel over the, 5 years I've been doing this. The odds do not favor me pulling a downtown. But we'll see how it ends. Here we go. Oh, another miscut. Devin Carter. Reed Shepard. Express Lane. Pull that out. Porzingis. Connect. Cam Reddish. Obi Toppin. Alexander Sarr. White Hot Rookies. Durant. Winner stays. Kelly Olynyk. Jaden Ivey. Messi. Ja Morant. Pink coming up. Rookie. Cam Spencer. Not awful. To 275. Not miscut. Actually looks pretty clean. Russ. Donovan Mitchell. Stephon Castle. I don't think we've pulled a lot of Stephon Castle stuff in this break. Bronny. White Hot Rookies. Purple. Auto. Liam Robbins. I don't know who that is. Dude. No clue. Miles Turner. Precious. Victor and David. It's kind of cool. AJ Johnson. There it is. Express Lane Castle. Chet. And then Luka My House. 2 left. Winner stays. Shea. The MVP himself. Ron Holland. Ray Allen. AJ Mitchell. Again, miscut. Shea again. Victor purple. Ayton. There it is. Alright. Here goes nothing. Saloon. Express Lane purple. CP3. Oh my gosh, there's a checkerboard. Holy cow. Rookie. Wow. Pele Larson. I'm assuming these are case hit. Pele Larson. Rookie checkerboard. Wow. Definitely the most rare card we've pulled so far in this entire case. Without a doubt. There it is. See if I missed anything here. Nope. Alright, Victor, Rudy Gobert, Dirk, Cam Thomas, Trey Mann, Curry. That's how it ends. Alright, here's the second half. Risha Shear, Bronny, Carrington, LeBron, Andre Jackson, Reed again, some more Luka, some Jokic. There's the checkerboard, Pele Larson. Don't know much about him, but still checkerboard. Express Lane Castle, Victor. Overall, feel pretty good. Again, especially for not hitting a downtown or a mythical. Again, just so much rookie inserts, color, etc. Just that kind of volume. Feel pretty good. I mean, plus everything else we got, like we'll sort through that, but it's a good amount of like names, color, and such. So, feel really good. Unfortunately, no downtowns. Should have a sign out that says like it's been X days since we pulled a downtown last. But that's the name of the game. Can't be in every case. Definitely not in mine, it seems. But we'll continue hunting. Hopefully the next one we get a downtown. Shout out to everybody if you made it this far. But for now, that is all I got. Peace, guys.